Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Mortal Shell. It is, this is going to be a bit interesting. So, Mortal Shell is out on Steam now, so if you were waiting for this to actually come out on a platform that you are willing to pick it up on, it is available now. The other thing is, it comes with its DLC if you pick this game up in the next 5 to 7 days, I'm not entirely sure. The DLC adds a full-on roguelike mode, I think. Enter the Reverie. And if you've never seen this game before, it's like, I think my favorite Souls-like, which is probably real weird. Oh, this is creepy looking. Yep. Creepy looking. It's like cursed carbonite, give or take. Now I'm going to be really freaking rusty, so we'll see how this goes. Poorly, I guarantee it. And I'm naked.
You're alive, brother. Of course you are. We can't be killed easily, you and I. But I did begin to wonder. It had been so long while you slept. I thought you might never wake. Tell me, are we still linked?
Yes.
Good. I've missed you. There's so much I wish to see. You will take me with you. In here.
Well, that was creepy. That's a really cool looking katana thing that I can't use. Alright, I think I'm... Is this my usual? This is my usual. I think I like the hollowed sword. And... oh, cat? I don't remember this cat being a thing. I can pet the cat. Okay. Because that's usually how you modify weapons. What is this? Touch pillar. Oh, choose character. Foundling. Hi. Okay. Shade. Arrow starts the cycle with a random instinct. Random instinct, instinct, instinct. And there's another one. Plus, I know there's like a skin or a something that you can get via Twitch drops, but I can't get that yet. I was getting into this. Yeah, so there's some new stuff that we don't have. And current seed, begin repost. Oh, so we're just going. Well, we'll just find out. All right, the first cycle has just started. Seek the sacred glands deep within the temples of the devout. The entrances to the temples are blocked. Acquire a yellow token from a pillar to get access. There are many pillars scattered across Falgrim and beyond. Some might be guarded, others will ask for a tar offering, while others are free to use. Beware, upon death, a new cycle will begin. So it's roguelike. I don't know if it's roguelite or not. Heal, riposte, life plus. Alright. Let's see. I'm really curious if I still have all of my talents. Instincts. What? Oh, this is bigger. Yeah, I'm not even going to pretend I understand or know any of these things, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to proceed, I'm going to fight, and I'm going to die. And that is okay. I love roguelike DLCs on games that already exist. Sometimes they're not actually good. I will fully admit that. But sometimes, once in a blue moon, they're incredible. I don't know if you guys have seen the Prey DLC, but it is absolutely incredible. And, like, Prey Mooncrash is probably one of my favorite DLCs of all time. If not the best DLC I think I've ever played. I'd have to think about it. There's a couple of games... Oof, that was close. There's a couple of games that kind of rank, now that I'm thinking about it, but they're few and far between. It's a good example of a really good DLC. I mean, Red Alert 2 Yuri's Revenge is stellar. That, as far as like an actual full-on expansion goes, it's hard to beat. I guess you could also say like Brood War and a lot of the old Blizzard expansions are really just game expansions. Oh boy. I don't think I'm actually good at fighting these guys. Well. There we go. Holy shit, this guy is tough. Oh! Duh! I was not expecting there to be these freaking dicks. Okay. I don't know if they can follow me in here. Did I miss that? Alright, well I have nothing, I think. I am hyper-boned. This is where I came from. I got nothing. Time to play right or die. It must have dropped down. Unfortunately, we're just gonna have to deal with these guys right here with, like, no HP. Hello. There we go. And then it's Grisha time, except for... It's Grisha time... but I'm very weak. At least I got stamina for days. Never mind. Okay. That is very good. I didn't have a parry meter. And I'm dead. Never mind. I'm not quite dead. Lucked that one out. Okay. Now I know we've got more zombos. Not quite zombos. Vamp. Okay. Nope. Ugh. That's a bad. And I think I'm dead. Grisha was not exactly what I was ready for, and I do not do enough damage. I'm getting better. I'm getting back into the tempo of this game, but gonna take a while. Okay, tokens, mortal instincts, regular instincts. We got nothing. We got nothing. I might want to switch to a character that's a little bit oomfier than this one. Unfortunately, I don't really remember how any of them play. I know this guy has like a giant stinking stamina pool, but I don't actually know if that's primo for what I'm doing.
I brought you back, brother. It's for your own good. We are not entirely impenetrable. Even the hardest stone can be weathered. And, well, I rather like having you around. Who else am I to talk to?
I legitimately do not remember who to play as. The Scholar was weird, I didn't like him. I know Airdrum was tanky. This guy was interesting. I want to say Haros is kind of the... probably the easier one. Peace is a misconception. Oh, also, if you guys saw my series on this, I had a complaint specifically about the fact that the stupid Ballista Zuka shows up on your back all the time for the game once you find it and buy it. And you can turn that off now. So that's why I don't have it. Leave the Reverie. No. I just wanted to check what my instincts were so I could remember whether or not I wanted to play this guy. Unless... No. We don't have any of them. We are just full fresh. I know this guy is the, like, Go Stone and Parry man. I think. You know what? I'm gonna leave the Reverie real quick and I'm gonna look. Just to familiarize myself with how the characters work. I know there's also some other things I'm missing. But it's fine. Okay, so I know there's this guy. And he's got an axe, but I've just spent the last half hour trying to beat him silently. And if I can't beat him quietly, that means I don't really have a whole lot of... I'm not going to have a whole lot of luck actually beating normally. So let's go back to the roguelike mode. I'll try other things later, but I just... I mean, it's midnight and I'm tired. I'm tired. Doing hard stuff, late hours, meh. I said earlier this is my favorite Souls-like, but it is definitely one of those...
This is only a minor inconvenience.
It's definitely one of those that if you're in a bad cycle, it's gonna mess you up. So I could just do the foundling. I really want to play as him, but no dice. I like Thiel though. Do I want to try the smoldering mace though? I feel like it's time for me to start learning some of the other weapons, especially because I think the roguelike mode is completely irrespective. Light attack stamina decreased by 10%. That sounds nice. Alright, lefty, righty. Frog. Oh, right. I forgot. This guy doesn't care about poison. Every other character I play as deeply cares about poison. This guy don't care. Wait, I thought he was supposed to heal from poison. Shoot. Now, I'm noticing with some amount of dismay that I might just die early. Oh, he did. Wow. Yeah, it's satisfying. I think I'm gonna die to frog poison. This guy's supposed to heal from it. Oh, we don't have that trait. That limits me. Well, I might just barely live through it, but it's, Yep, just barely lived through it. Okay. I mean, luckily my stamina pool is excessive. So I might be able to do something about it. Got a large bolt,
This
touch
gate,
pillar.
there are many like it, scattered across Falgrim and beyond. They were originally built by Hadern to test and reward the devoted. Perhaps we are worthy too.
Okay, so I can choose one. Roll covers longer, roll stamina cost while locked on is decreased, or roll speed while locked on is increased. I'm gonna go for effortless. Oh, that heals me a bit. And Rune of Familiarity unlock Hadern. I wonder if that just unlocks him. Maybe I don't have to fight Hadern. Gosh, that would be lovely. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, it's one of these assholes. Okay. There we go. I've got one. There we go. Gotta get my HP back somehow. I kind of remember most of the timing on some of these guys. Nothing on that. Yeah, so much to my general chagrin, I think I'm going to just explore the entire area. Who knows what we're going to find? And who knows what I'm possibly going to need. I think this guy actually has a crossbow, so I should kill him first. He does not have a crossbow. He did have a glimpse, though. Yeah, we'll just kind of explore errantly. I was gonna say the level design is intensely familiar, but I think it's just, I mean, swamp. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it all the same. There we go. I just have to not die. Okay. Doesn't look like Biggin wants to come for me. Works out. Okay, I'm just gonna stay away from that. I'll get the parry on the next one, because I know if this guy hits me, I'm in trouble. See what else we got. Let's see, Scripture Euphoria. I don't actually remember what half these items do. Luckily, because this is roguelike mode, I can actually... Ow. Because this is a roguelike mode... I don't know if there's a draw distance thing or if he was just supposed to be somewhat invisible. Okay. Ow, that didn't work. I kind of miss my broadsword. There we go. It's weird playing this. The level design is intensely familiar, but it's different all the same. Aye. That is very satisfying. Okay, now we got a ghost over there. You? Whoop. I was not expecting a ghost to pop out of the ground. Yeah, unfortunately the roguelike mode, it's gonna do that to me a little bit. I'm digging the big bunky stick. It's got some nice sweep to it. Very good for groups. Okay. Oh, yeah. So it looks like I don't have to fight Hattern to unlock him, question mark. I just have to play and do things. That makes sense. Okay. That's better, because, yeah, Hattern was kicking my ass. I don't know why you have to fight him, then. Unless I'm wildly mistaken. Who knows? But it looks like there's a little bit of...
I had heard these brigands were nothing but drunken fools, but that can't be entirely true.
So if I go to Runic Familiarity, these seem to actually be... Yeah. So these get us shades, but not all of them. Start a cycle with a random common instinct for the... Yeah, for each one of the weapons. Doesn't look like it's much of a meta progression. But it is there. Honestly, I actually would have kind of liked it if there was one.
It's all due to our birth. I was badly damaged, blinded, broken. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but what was left of me, of my body, it sought more raw material, you could say. But it has its advantages. Don't worry over me, brother.
Wow, that's freaky. Okay, do we want to try somebody else? Because I like Thiel. Nah, I like Thiel. Let's just keep rolling. If I can get the right perks on Thiel, he becomes... I'm not going to say unstoppable, but he becomes pretty dang good. The ability to just hyper-dodge all the time is just really strong. Wait, hold up. Really? Huh. I am confused. Okay, brigand. Boop. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. There he goes. It's gonna be interesting because we've got a bunch of different enemies that I'm not used to fighting in conjunction with each other. Hell, I didn't even remember their pattern half the time. Which is just going to make this gnarly. Now let me see. What do we even have around here? I don't know. I'm lost. I'm going to die a lot. I do wish this had a quick restart. That is the one kind of downside to all of this. Oh. One of those... Oh, God. It's one of those guys? I'm fighting them with this stick? Ugh. I said I liked roguelike DLCs. I'm iffy on this one so far. There's no real progression to it. It's, you know, it's like Binding of Isaac. You always start in kind of the same location. You know what you're fighting. But in this, you're fighting enemies that, like, I mean, admittedly, I don't think they're quite as tough. But it pits you up against enemies with way more complicated patterns. Which is pretty rough to deal with. Okay, there goes one. Did he get me? Ow. And that bad. And I'm dead. Damn it. Pits you up against a bunch of enemies that, you know, have slightly more complicated patterns. I guess it kind of makes sense if you want to do it as a, like, hey, you've beaten the game, you're pretty strong. That'll help. But you beat the game, you're pretty strong, you know what you're doing. Now dive into the roguelike mode for some extra fun. And as somebody that hasn't played this game for a year, it's actually weighing me down a little bit. Not too much, but it's just like, I don't remember how half of these characters function.
Your defeat was thrilling, at least.
I don't need your judgment. Well, let's go back to Old Faithful. I like this Smoldering Mace. It's a little tough to work with. Whereas Old Faithful just will not let me down, I think. We will see. Yeah, it looks like I get to keep at least some of the things that I've picked up. Oh, hardened cooldown reduced. Okay. Now, I know there's a big boyo lurking downtown. Yeah, see, this is a low-level area. This is a proper low-level area. And I'm probably already doomed. There we go. That's what I needed. I guess I should have saved it for when I was a little bit more injured, but still, I'm working on it. We'll see. Oh, I was gonna say, I don't know, I'm all over the place. Things, roguelikes, roguelike nature. It's just one of those where I was expecting this to be a little bit softer in the beginning, and sometimes it just kind of chucks you into it. It's like, yeah, let's just fight a bunch of tier 2 enemies. Well, I tried swinging. It didn't work. I don't want to get in the middle of that. Ow! There we go. Get some HP back. Not as much as I'd like. Is he dead? He dead. Cool. Okay, see more of those jerk ghosts, too. Hi, you. I'm here to get some HP back if I can. Might as well get it while I'm here. You dead? Yes. Gosh, there's a lot of enemies. Okay, back off. Didn't take too much damage. Ghost is dead. That's what matters. And then it's just these guys. Hello! Row, row, row your sword straight across your face. Boop, boop. I hope I get to upgrade this weapon here at some point, maybe. Alright. Oh. He doesn't do, like, a follow-up. I thought he did a follow-up there. Maybe he does. I forget. It's been so long. Alright. We got a 1, a 2, and a... Stay away from that. Stay a heck away from that. What happened there? I just insta-died. Damn. I'm gonna give this one more run, and then we'll shelve it at least for a bit. I like this. Okay, navigate. I gotta wonder if there's more runic familiarity than just this, because that seems really basic for like a light meta progression, but maybe it's just to get you going. And then after that, everything else is just kind of bonus. But
While you were out, I found myself listening. I heard footfalls in the tower and felt boots falling upon the cobblestone. If only I had your eyes. The visitor, they tried to be secretive, but I could smell them. They were both familiar and strange. They were searching for something, and then they were off. Be wary, brother.
so what's the runic gate? As it appeared in Falgrim, for a cost of tar, glimpses. Oh, allows deeper. Oh, here we go. Chance of a starting instinct to be uncommon, rare, epic. Chance of immediately upgrading an instinct to the next tier. I was wondering about this. Unfortunately, I have Bupkis. Reduces the pillar's tar offering cost. Gain resolve bars at the start of a run. All areas have extra pillars that are free of use. Save tar on death. Extra tar dropped. Chance of finding mortal instincts. Finding the endless unborn instinct restores your ability to reclaim shell on death. Yeah, I was wondering about this. Still, I'm not going to say basic, but yeah, that's the meta progression I was kind of expecting them to have. Well, do we go back to Old Faithful? Yeah. At least until I'm used to this. We'll do one more run. And then we will stop because this game is hard and it's making my eyes hurt. Is what it is. Okay, enhanced stone stomp. Oh boy. That's not helpful in the slightest. Ooh. I forget. I know there's a way to do like an just a regular parry at some point in the process. Oh, that went poorly. I guess this is why you should not be playing hard games at midnight. Well, at the very least we get one of these. Kicked enemy. Holy shit, kick releases a burst of flames. Enemies in range are set on fire and receive 10 damage over 5 seconds. Now all I have to do is remember how to specifically kick. Kick. Nope, that's not kick. Kick is X. Oh. Well, that's badass. Well, the immediate problem is I am already down a life. I know there's a way to get it back somehow. But yeah, let's use the kick a little bit more. Ooh, another perk. I don't see anything else around here, so yeah, I'm just going to try and collect as many of these as possible. They clearly give some big bonuses. Oh. Bonus instinct. Poison damage resistance bonus. Chance to drop large bolts. I guess I'm just going to do that. Okay. just trying to keep an eye out for my enemies. Wouldn't do to get ambushed here. Oh. Is Kick. Kick might use the same... Ooh, light attack damage. Yeah. I wonder if Kick uses the same... What? That was weird. I was pressing the dodge button and we just kind of... glided backwards? Confusing. Okay, I'm going to try and go back to this point because I feel like it bears repeating. I'm noticing that the level design with this is very, it's just kind of like, I feel like I'm repeating a lot of zones. It takes 2 hits to kill me. Cripes. That's tough. But, like, I've seen this camp before, this bluff over the camp and so on and so forth. It's not the end of the world, but it's kind of like, I wish they'd done a little bit more to really expand the level design, so it's like it feels fresh and new and interesting. To go back to Prey Mooncrash, it's like, yeah, it was kind of similar visuals, but it was a whole new zone to explore and so on and so forth. I get it, like...
Ow, I felt that too. You've got 2 of us in your head now. Start acting like it.
Rude. This is hard. What about... What's in here? What is this? Unlock simple loot. Impervious loot. Clockwork loot. Oh. Well, there ain't anything I can do with that. That's cool that that's there. Also notice, I think there's something outside, but I don't think I can get to that. Not normally. What else is there in this area? Because I think they block off most of the doors. Yeah. Alright. Anyway, I don't know. I guess I just wish there was more of a feeling of exploration as opposed to just like, yeah, I'm just kind of plopped in this zone, wander around for a bit, pick up any perks I have, and die. I don't know. Anyway, so, like I was saying earlier, the Mortal Shell, the Virtuous Cycle, is available on Steam and the Epic Games Store, and I think consoles as well. Now and today, and I believe it's just $30. Like, this is not an expensive Souls-like. It's also not a very long one. I think you can beat it in easily somewhere around, like, 10 to 15 hours, which is actually kind of a nice change of pace. Most Souls-likes are kind of long. So, if you are interested in diving in, it shouldn't take you too long to clear the whole thing. And then there's a whole roguelike mode to come back to for more, which, you know, now that I'm seeing all this stuff, and more to work towards, I'm actually quite interested. Obviously, I'm going to have to do quite a lot to actually grind up to the point where I can earn any of these. Wait, hold up. That was not worth it. I'm going to have to hoard these. Because I believe, yeah, they're only worth 100. We do have a couple of glimpses that I can use, though, in retrospect. So that gives me 8. I'm pretty sure I don't lose those. Save tar on death. In a resolve bar. Let's grab those 2. It ain't much, but it'll have to do. Alright, so, with all of that said, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. Helps more than you know, and if you want to see more, hit subscribe, because I think I'd like to do a couple runs of Virtuous Cycle. At least to the point where I can maybe make some progress. It definitely is kicking my butt, but I think once we get some of the meta progression going, this will get a lot easier. So for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.